Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And Seedorf! Seedorf! It is terrific!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Looks to the other side. Araujo. And that is a little undercooked. And he's quick to return it. That has been slung wide. Impressive jump! And it's in! Two! And we've barely begun here. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
North Korea are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's looking wide. He is through here. Delivers with wit.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Nesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Davids. Shifted it to the flank. Spread it left. This is a promising build-up.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gattuso. He's in a good position here.
Oh, sweet feet.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. North Korea have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Dumfries. Some good work on the right flank here. Seedorf receives it in a wide position. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Jordi Alba. That is good progress on the left. Scholes. And it's Gattuso. Nesta calmly anticipates. Nedved. Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Knocks it out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cristiano Ronaldo, he's through on goal here. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Davids. Dumfries. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Lahm. Out towards the flank. Has crossed into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Inzaghi absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And no, that was never going to make it. Rafael Varane. And the referee has blown for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Manchester United really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Cruyff. Gattuso. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff. There he goes, motoring forward. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Davids produces... There's the header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Jordi Alba. More and more pressure on the ball here. To Thuram. And it's Cruyff. Gets a good foot in there. Nedved. No, that's been intercepted.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Cruyff. Nesta is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending.
The attendance for this match was 80,000.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? Davids finds himself offside. Played back. Great vision. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for North Korea.
And we have our very first corner.
Ibrahimovic. Number 9.
Oh, shooting chance!
Number 7. Nedved.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Number 26.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Coming on the field.
Dumfries.
Number 18. Erling Haaland.
Jordi Alba spots it and intercepts.
Number 10.
Defending was strong and firm.
Number 41.
And it's Gattuso.
Number 14. Gattuso.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he plays one through. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. Drama over the penalty spot. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Gattuso. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Inzaghi. Just eases him off the ball.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Šeško driving forward. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Haaland.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Manchester United could be just about to... Real chance! That has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Dumfries is onto this. That's a decent clearance.
North Korea can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He has found the way through. And it's Messi. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Thuram has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Brilliantly cut out. Looking to play him. Chance, surely! It's always been caught napping. Araujo can get it clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Searching pass he's played there. Jordi Alba.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's taken in a hurry. Hazard. Oh, a bust challenge. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. And here's Cruyff. Nuno Mendes. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Looking for the far post.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defender slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Mendes made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pinches it off him. Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Dumfries making good progress. Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
He's had it taken off him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's nice. Nuno Mendes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Rice. Rice. Shifted it to the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Gattuso. Manchester United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cruyff. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Mendes. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good ball. He's having a shot! Thuram. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Cruyff. Cruyff going face to face with his great rival. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's made its way to him. Cruyff. And it's Rice. Nicely aimed pass. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Mendes.
They've got to make this nice and quick. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Eto'o, and this is Ronaldo. Davids wins the duel this time. Now then, the ball's come loose. Platini, and this is Eto'o. Oh, well played. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. That's destined for the flank. Dumfries. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Varane blocks it at the expense of a corner. North Korea with the corner, there first. Ah, he's given it away! And it's Davids. Platini.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And now I'd just like
Where
to
do you
read
think
out
we're
our
up to
fan
after
club members
45
who are
minutes?
celebrating their
Well, it's been
birthdays
nothing but
today.
frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So we're off again.
Manchester United really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Another pop. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
And the finish! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Well timed, excellent interception. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And here's Platini. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Ronaldo chasing after it. Stam. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Eto'o. Well read, nice interception. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Davids. Passing nice and neat. Real chance! North Korea have their third corner. Platini is there and he can get that clear. Ball in towards the middle. Davids!
The attendance for this match was
cracking effort.
80,952.
Davids certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
That has been cut short. Cruyff. Now that's a lovely exchange. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Mendes. Chance to deliver. Varane with the clearance. throw-in. Chance for a shot! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! He's got himself an absolute peach. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
North Korea have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Can he get on the end of this? Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Quickly taken. And here's Cruyff. Cristiano Ronaldo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Nesta.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Spread it left. Back where it came from. He's in a great position here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Platini. Now this could be a chance. North Korea have it back. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And a header! Oh, and that should have been two.
Ibrahimovic really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Substitution for North Korea.
So we have movement on both
Cristiano
benches.
Ronaldo. Number 17.
And they're back on the ball again.
Ibrahimovic. Number 22.
This is Ronaldo.
Johan
Some
Cruyff.
intricate passing,
Number
looking to
41.
progress the ball.
Rice.
That's a lovely
Number
deep
26.
pass.
Davids. Coming on the
Searching
field.
pass he's played
Number
there.
45. Osman.
And he's
Number
there to retrieve
30.
it.
Sheshko. Number 7.
He's well positioned here.
Nedved. Number 20. Seedorf.
And that is well cleared.
Gattuso. Substitution in progress.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Osimhen. Stam can clear it away. Gattuso. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He gets his head on it! And again! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the...
And time is up. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
And now,
any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody,
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more free.
Oh, good climb!
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. That's tidy. He's had it taken off him. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's well spotted. Haaland going after that. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Thuram. That's destined for the flank. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rice, a player who needs no introduction. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Rice. Lahm. North Korea have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Stam. Now Gattuso. Rice has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rice. And it's Cruyff. Lahm. Haaland. And here's Gullit. Knocks it out wide. Otto. Otto. He's rising! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Played into space. Can he latch on to this? Not the most accurate pass. And it's Rice. Otto. Now it's Eto'o. Nicked it back promptly. Thuram. Thuram. And this is Ronaldo. Clipped into space. Now that's a lovely exchange. Nesta.
This is the time you need that pace.
Odo. That has not gone well. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that is well cleared. Well, they've got it again. Jordi Alba. Rice. Now it's come to nothing. Now it's Haaland. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half. And Cruyff! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United have their second corner now. North Korea are looking to go forward now. This is a promising build-up.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Davids aims beyond the defence. That's good play. Played out wide. And he's in on goal. Odo receives it in an impressive jump. And he's heaved it away. And it's Cruyff. Chance to deliver. Chance! And it's come back out to him. And he's stuck it away. And there is your opener. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. Eto'o. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Davids. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rice. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Van Dijk cuts it out. He's in a great position here. And the finish! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Rice. Davids. And it's Cruyff. And he's picked it up out wide. And a header! And that's in! And they've got their lead back. Certain, searing and imperious.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. North Korea leading now. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Eto'o. And here's Cruyff. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Nicely shaped cross.
Substitution for North Korea.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He leaps for it!
Number 22.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Number 26. Davids. Coming on the field. Number 17. Ibrahimovic.
Otto.
Number 9. Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 7, Nedved. Number
Well-timed,
20,
excellent interception.
Seedorf. Number
Now, what about a
14,
counter-attack?
Gattuso. Substitution.
Araujo wins the duel this time. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Goes for the header! He will be livid with himself.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Gattuso. Manchester United now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
And here's Inzaghi. Ribéry. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
And he's gone backward here.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's quick to snatch it back. Back where it came from. North Korea clearly now in lead preservation mode. In towards the back stick. Turan. Van Dijk makes the interception.
Added minute has been indicated.
I don't think they can assume that the game is safe. One slip can be...
Chance! Off the post! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's hit the post! No, just not quite. And he gets rid in a hurry. Filippo Inzaghi. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. The end of the game.
With the owner of a
Reflections?
blue car
Well,
parked
Peter,
outside
this
the
was
stadium
probably
gate,
more
kindly
slugfest
remove
than
it, as it
a
is about
game
to
of
be towed
football,
away.
but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic
North
atmosphere in the
Korea
stands.
against
This really is
Manchester
the
United.
place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition. And
Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
that's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Platini goes short. Platini.
Lovely feet.
North Korea have the chance to go the other way. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now this could be a chance.
Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Cruyff. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball.
He's come in hard.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but
What do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Pull it. And he's being shifted off it.
Jordi Alba.
And it's Gattuso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good spread. Now it's Gullit. Rice, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Varane gets it clear. And it's Cruyff. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Cruyff.
That's good running with the ball. Aims beyond the defence.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Picked out brilliantly. Haaland,
Cruyff.
the specialist in tearing teams apart.
North Korea.
Have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Cruyff, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that's well seen too. Knocks it out wide. Look at the space here. Played out to the left flank. That's very neat. Shoots! Lofted upfield. Ronaldo might just make this. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Jordi Alba.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was that... And
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Just eases him off the ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Cruyff! Cruyff! No one quite like him!
Well, we had a feeling, Peter, that he would show up sometime, but not in such spectacular style. I can tell you it certainly made one man's job a lot easier in this half-time break.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it.
And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And Dijk makes the interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Such good technique.
Always onto this. Van Dijk. And here's Cruyff. Now it's Inzaghi. And this is Ronaldo. North Korea can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And Cruyff against the crossbar. Manchester United still this single goal behind. Stood up well to him there. And that's going up front in a hurry.
For this match was 81,007.
Rice has not gone well. Just about up to the hour now. And this is Hullet. And he shoots! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Davids. That's really well manoeuvred. Cruyff. And it's Otto. And here's Hullet. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rice picks it up out wide. And a header! And got to be quick to recover this. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
North Korea have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Platini. Rice. Played out towards the right wing. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. This their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Inzaghi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cruyff. And here's Hullet. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, a delicate chip through. And Dijk cuts it out. Some really good ball movement. No way through there. And it's Otto. Jordi Alba makes the interception.
Manchester United really have been second best here.
He's having a pop! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
I could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he could smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Can he get it through? He's found a way through. He's having a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And Dijk tries to clear. Good ball, good take. And now they can spring out of defence. Lahm. Cruyff looking to add to his goal. Played in. Oh, great! In he goes again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
1 minute added time.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Please turn your
How would you
attention
sum
to
up
the
what we've
screen
witnessed,
for
Jim?
information
Well, Peter,
provided by
I
the
really
local
couldn't
police.
see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Jordi Alba has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
And here's Jordi Alba, has crossed into the middle.
That was well seen too, good clearance.
Not the most accurate pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Jordi Alba has the space to scheme. That is good strength. And it's made it... And a chance! And again! Well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Out towards the flank. Long.
And it's Rice, played out wide. The ball goes in, he leaps for it! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Šeško!
Oh, sweet feet.
Davids knocks it out wide. Played out wide. Dumfries is always looking to play quality balls. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thuram just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And it's Nedved. Gattuso. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Out towards the flank. Dumfries. Now it's Dumfries. Now the delivery.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Ibrahimovic. He's going for goal! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they get themselves in front! He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Araujo, very much a man of this moment. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Cruyff. And he plays one through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Lam. Lam, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's been cut out, well played. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Shot could be on. Played out wide. The ball has bounced loose now. Back in one. Terrific effort! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then, Sesko! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba charging forward down that flank. It's gone out for a throw-in. Dumfries. Now he's off and running. And it's Lam. Now Davids. Nedved. It's Nedved! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
North Korea go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Araujo.
The attendance for this match
Rice.
is 80,314.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Thuram. And it's Cruyff. Nedved. Can he spark a counter here? Dumfries. Gattuso. He's a sharp little ball here. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that has been cleared. Lahm. He's had it taken off him. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Leicester cuts out the pass, and it's Cruyff. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in. And this is Cruyff. There's the shot! And it's in! Right back in the game! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Substitution for North Korea. Number 17.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Sheshko.
Well, what a difference
7,
a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is
Number
back.
41. Right.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Number 26.
And he's intervened well there.
Targets. Coming on the field.
Out of
Number
play
18,
for a throw.
Erling Haaland. Number 11. Gullit. Number 22.
Lahm in acres of space out wide.
Number 14.
Cleared without hesitation.
Substitutions taking
North
place.
Korea clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
So much time and space here. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And it's been taken short. Ribéry. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. That's a good ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Manchester United very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. North Korea can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Eto'o. Araujo. Cruyff. Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stam. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Dumfries. Cruyff. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Please take this opportunity
So
to
there it
pay a
is.
visit to our
What struck you
official
most
store,
about
where
that?
memorabilia
Well,
from
Peter,
today's
this was
match are now
probably
available.
more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. And it's Davids. That has been slung wide. Cisco! And he's gone looking for safety. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Cruyff. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he lines up a cross. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cruyff can get it clear. Rice. Quick look, then plays it in. Corner number 2 then. Rice plays it short. Lam delivers. North Korea given another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Rice goes short. Looking for the far post. And a header! It's fallen kindly here. He's delivered all right. And North Korea take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So, a breakthrough already. North Korea are looking to break at pace. And here's Hullet. That's going wide left. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Davids. He's going for goal! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that...
Oh, he's having a go! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Rice simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
And it's Cruyff. And here's Hullet. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Hullet. There's the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Oh, that's well spotted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely, real chance! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he get onto this? Davids. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Hullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Davids. And here's Cruyff. So much time and space here. Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lam has crossed into the middle. Varane clears it away. Now it's Bale. Oh, easy pickings there. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba scooting forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Carlos, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Šeško. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Manchester United have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So there was the first half.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Manchester United are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
He's having a shot! Platini. And it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! And again, he is at his elastic best. North Korea get their fourth corner. Gets the shot away! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Platini, great vision. Oh, that's nice. Pull it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Gattuso going forward. He's a sharp little ball here. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Davids. Rice, very much a man of this moment. And here's Hullet. Thuram. Gets a good foot in there. Van Dijk. Gattuso. Rummenigge has created one goal already. Davids. And it's Rice. Lam picks it up out wide. Šeško!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Platini. Araujo. Lam. And it's Rice. It's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. North Korea really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Hullet. And here's Cruyff. Lahm.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is good alertness. Nesta. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Substitution for North Korea. Number 30, Sheshko. Number 11, Hullet.
Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Number 26.
He can run onto that.
Targets.
Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And Dijk calmly anticipates. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's picked his way. It's Nedved! It's a goal! And what a climax we have here! You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
North Korea give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
They have held on just. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can...
It's Eto! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Pelé. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good spread. Šeško dinks one through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's going to go a long way.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Hullet. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. Vieira. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Eto. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pelé, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's run loose here. Oh, that's delightful. Brazil have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Rice, a player who needs no introduction. He won't be happy with that one. And he cuts out the supply. Gattuso. Rice. Mateus gets a foot in here. Aims beyond the defence. Gattuso. And it's Thuram. And he welcomes it in. And that has left him in a heap. Hullet. Now it's Pelé. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Šeško. Now, can they get him away? Now Luis Suarez. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rice. And it's Cruyff. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Šeško, Rice, and it's made its way to him. Oh, that's a fine interception. Leicester calmly anticipates.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain that.
Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Šeško clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Gattuso. Played with finesse. So it's going to be another corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Time and again they are repelled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. And he's in on goal. Suarez might just make this. Šeško can be a real threat inside the box. Closing. Cristiano Ronaldo! Off the post! Vieira gets it clear. And it's Rice. This looks promising. It's a sweeping cross. So, third corner of the game. Oh, great leap! And it's in! 100 games of service, duly rewarded. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rice. Looking to play him in. Look at the straight chance! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball.
And that is indeed the final act. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So let's get the ball rolling.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, well measured. And this is Luis Suarez. Can he finish? Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Brazil now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Rice. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Shot, surely! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Cruyff. Gullit wins the duel this time. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Picked out, can he finish? Mateus. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gullit. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba charging forward down that flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And they're back on the ball again. Searching pass he's played there. Opts to... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that was struck with genuine force.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 7, camisa 10.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Camisa 17.
Brazil ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, super find. Oh, can he get onto this? And this is Eto'o. It's come to nothing. Seedorf. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, he's burst through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Can he get on the end of this? Here comes the cross.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 9. Camisa
75 minutes played.
Deixando o campo
Oh, terrible pass.
Camisa 32. Camisa 3.
Referee's given a throw. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos a colaboração para nosso fundo de caridade global.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Mbappe, he is onto this. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Hazard. Oh, well played, well played. Hazard! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And Messi! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Punched away. Oh, sweet feet. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Seedorf. Now Cruyff. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mateus. Rice. And now the breakaway. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Seedorf. Jordi Alba. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Rice. And here's Jordi Alba. He's under a lot of pressure there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's hoisted clear. And this is Hazard. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe! Mbappe! Irrepressible! A finish right from the top draw. And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Hullet really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
The first breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That pass isn't the best. Cristiano, and he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Deftly away. Rice. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, there's the clearance. Messi. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And it's Seedorf. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Messi. It is a corner, good chance. And this could be the final action of the first half. Varane getting this one clear. Seedorf. And he plays one through. He is Šeško. He's had a shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Manchester United go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Backward it goes, and this is Ronaldo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. De Rossi. Šeško. And this is Ronaldo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's on it, can he get away? Well, we expected better, and so did he. Can he get on the end of this? That has not gone well. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Oh, Waters had shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
This ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run, and he cuts out the supply. Manchester United still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Driving forward. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Hazard. He's in a great position here. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Šeško needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Jordi Alba delivers.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Hazard. That is good strength. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's superb. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Šeško. The ball is bounced loose now. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And a chance! And yes, it's there! Manchester United are back on level terms. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro 19.
We're looking at a different game now.
Le numéro 22.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
À leur place,
Come
le
backwards
numéro
here.
77. Le numéro 33. Ibrahimovic. Le
Half an
numéro
hour
11.
gone in the second
Le
half.
numéro 17. Le numéro
Don't you
8.
just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Look at this. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And he's managed to get free. And this is Pele! Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Hullet thinks one through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Engages and forces him off the ball. Šeško! Caught offside that time. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh no, what has happened here? And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's just beyond his reach. Hullet. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Jordi Alba, he's picked his way through. That's good play. Jordi Alba delivers. That's a decent clearance. And that's that. Manchester United perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts weren't... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. And Messi! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Cruyff. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers.
Ibrahimovic! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Thuram. Messi. That has not gone well. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Could move up a gear here. And it's Cruyff.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Cruyff. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's having a good look here. And this is Eto'o. Great defending, strong and determined. And that was very necessary. Cruyff. Stam is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And they're quick to get it back.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Eto'o. Stood up well to him there. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found space here. Cruyff. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Eto'o. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Cruyff, ready to try one. And this is Eto'o. Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Varane makes the interception. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's Messi.
Well, that looks a cracking ball.
Now it's Seedorf.
He great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Seedorf is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Seedorf.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rice, very much a man of this moment. It's a pretty loose pass. Eto'o. Cruyff.
Seedorf.
Well, that looks... And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cruyff.
Temps additionnel.
He came in hard, very hard. Seedorf! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Paris Saint-Germain can try it again now. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone... And Cruyff! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner. Thuram clears without hesitation. And they've got a throw. Maldini. Messi wins the duel this time. Not the most accurate pass. Ibrahimovic picked out brilliantly. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Eto'o looking for the run. Showing good feet. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's a good run down the left. Seedorf. Messi. Eto'o being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Now he's got space here. And now they can clear their lines.
Seedorf.
Rummenigge chasing after it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Manchester United are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
And here's Eto'o.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
De Rossi, Ibrahimovic. Now Seedorf. And here's Messi. Messi running with intent. That is good strength. Messi! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 77.
So we have movement on both
Le
benches.
numéro 33, Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 18. Le numéro 19,
And it's Hazard.
Messi.
Can he get on the end of this?
Le numéro 9. Le numéro 44. Le numéro 22, Hazard. Le numéro
Oh, he's
11.
burst through.
Attention.
Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They're up to 5 corners now. Varane tries to clear. Pelé. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. And it's Hazard. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shoots it! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Hazard.
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no compromise.
Pelé. That's a good foray he's making. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for genuine comfort. That is some save from Khan. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Manchester United could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Pelé looking to be a menace in the final third. The final 5 minutes.
Paris Saint-Germain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And the shot! In he goes again. And that's in. And right near the end, we have parity. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Il y aura 2
Back
minutes
to
de temps
parity,
additionnel.
and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Could be danger here. This looks promising. Oh, well played. Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge shifted it to the flank. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hazard. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Neatly clipped into space. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thuram.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Can he get on the end of this? That's the keeper's ball. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, what has happened here? Towering header! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Messi. Now he's got space here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Pull it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pull it. Jordi Alba does well to get it back. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Strokes it back. That's a good ball out wide. Hangs in a cross. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Gattuso. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Šeško. Jordi Alba. Eto'o. Rafael Varane. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, super find. Rice. That's an imaginative pass. Varane gets across to intercept that. Pirlo. And here's Hullet. Rice. Now Gattuso. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So straight into the second half. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And that looks a decent ball.
Paris Saint-Germain really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
De Rossi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And this is Eto'o. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has been knocked clear. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Pirlo looking to receive it in space. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's Hazard. Wriggles his way through. Hullet. Hullet! Oh, it's a thumping hit. Jordi Alba. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. No, again, there's no way through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide.
Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Passes short and sharp. Bullet tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nesta cuts out the pass. Nesta cuts it out. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Pullet tries to pass it. Shot, surely! And that's in! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 77.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 44.
So they have it all to do again.
Hazard.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the
Le
momentum.
numéro 33. Ibrahimovic.
He's on it, can he get away?
Le numéro
Cleared away.
Changement.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Thuram, the man that is tenacity personified. Pinches it off him. Van Dijk. De Rossi. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Now it's Pelé. He is just caressing the ball. Jordi Alba does well not to be outdone there. Seedorf. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United played more than a part in what... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, nicely intercepted. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Mbappe. And it's Jordi Alba. He's a sharp little ball here. He is just caressing the ball. Jordi Alba. That is lovely.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Messi. Threads one in.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Paris Saint-Germain are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Hazard, and they can counter here. He's in a great position here. Knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Getting up there! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard has it in a wide position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gattuso. Cruyff. Gattuso. And it's Nesta. It's a pretty loose pass. Pirlo, looking for a runner, floated through. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Hazard. Pirlo.
That's going in strongly.
Look at the space here. Gattuso. Seedorf. Chance here to counter. He's got away. And Azar. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
The most accurate pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Seedorf. Oh, it's a great ball. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And here's Hullet. Pirlo. De Rossi plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. So neither side has yet broken through. He's shifting through the gears here. Hazard, big chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. De Rossi. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Seedorf stands tall and stands strong. Jordi Alba drives forward on the overlap. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's got away from him. And he is dashing away. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Mbappe. And this is Hazard. That pass isn't the best. Cruyff quietly revving up. So we've reached the hour mark. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they can break here. Oh, super find. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Cruyff. Can he spark a counter here? Driving on and making good progress. Now that looks a decent ball. Flashes. Oh, Crayley! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And that was very necessary. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's picked it up out wide. Nesta goes sliding in.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9, le numéro 44,
And it's Jordi
le
Alba.
numéro 22,
Another
Hazard.
throw-in.
le numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro
Ribéry.
77.
Oh, played through
le
for the
numéro
wide man.
33, Ibrahimovic. Le numéro
Punched
18,
away.
le numéro 17. Changement.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Filippo Inzaghi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Ribéry. Good read, needed to be. Oh, this looks sharp. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. Nesta gets over and intercepts.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
De Rossi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Aims beyond the defence. The ball goes in. Impressive jump. And there's a goal. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Hazard has been caught there, it's a foul.
Il y aura
The
2
final
minutes de temps
seconds
additionnels.
now. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nesta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
J'ai le plaisir de vous annoncer
What
que
are
le
your thoughts on
programme
today's
du
game then,
match
Jim?
d'aujourd'hui
Manchester
est
United,
disponible dans les
absolutely
kiosques
shocking
situés
here.
juste après
Shockingly
les
porous
tribunes.
down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.